What? Huh?
What do you think is the application of trigonometry?
Trigonometry? Huh? Hey.
Without trigonometry, we will never know what shapes do in our everyday lives.
If you have collected and applied information regarding trigonometry, then you will realize what science and art can do with Airbus takeoffs and landings, overlooking the volcano while you're stepping in Tagaytay City, and climbing and descending a mountain from one side to another. Trigonometry's lessons plan is to make studying engineering and architecture more strategic in order for us to be adept in breakthroughs we encounter in analyzing and computing triangles, and we will find out what made trigonometry a foundation of music.
Aryabhata, Pythagoras, Edmund Gunter, Sir Jonas Moore, Leonard Euler, and René Descartes were the brilliant individuals responsible for the origin and development of trigonometry until it became a talk of the town. Years and decades and centuries went by with the term sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, cotangent, right triangle, trigonometric identities, laws of the six functions, Pythagorean theorem, the hypotenuse side, adjacent side, and the opposite side of the triangle became assets of a better and more critical understanding to the study of triangle and their relationship among its angles. Trigonometry most of the time serves as an elective subject in mathematics in most high schools, which is taught to these young and bright minds who are now in high school. But the voice of the people on the web doesn't keep quiet in exposing their insights on how trigonometry made art and science an ensemble. According to a user of Yahoo Answers, we are aware and familiar with different shapes including triangles. However, trigonometry, he added, is an advanced study of triangles which is a prerequisite for those who want to become an engineer or enter a career related to the field someday. Literary pieces including Romeo and Juliet have trigonometry, like in this part where Romeo and Juliet were talking to each other. There are the angles of depression and elevation. Meanwhile, according to an article from eho.com, the sounds that we hear every day, including music, reach our ear as sound waves. These sound waves travel through the air at different angles from the original sound source. The sound then bounces off whatever is nearby, such as the people or the walls of a concert hall. If a building is designed in such a way that the sound does not bounce back to the listener's ear well, then the music can be hard to hear or it can sound unbalanced. Engineers use trigonometry to figure out the angles of the sound waves and how to design a room or hall so that the waves bounce to the listener in a balanced and direct manner. Studio producers or hall managers sometimes install panels that hang from the ceiling of the room. These panels can be adjusted at specific angles to get the sound waves to bounce correctly. It is true that trigonometry is a challenging field of mathematics, but it makes life not complicated, but it makes life a more lively, for we know the application of triangles, angles, and waves through trigonometry. Being aware of music, theater, literature, and life circumstances is the trigonometry's lessons plan.
That's the trigonometry's lessons plan. I am Carlo Concepcion. In behalf of the Tangent Group, thank you very much for watching. Hindi ko makita, sorry. If you have collected and applied information regarding trigonometry, then you will realize once in engineering and architecture how more Trigonometry's lesson plan is to make studying engineering and architecture a more strategy in order for us to be adept in the